give them a nice welcome, Jared and Jensen.
Good. Born in New Jersey.
That was a fun sign. I saw something. There's a blood strip stick. I'm not going to remain in a squat. Morning, y'all.
Good concert.
Well, it's been a long time. I think I haven't been here in 2 years.
3, 5, 7. Too early. Start once, go twice.
I was told there'd be no math. 2019.
Was it 2019?
Yeah.
So last year.
Seriously? That's messed up. Well, thank y'all for inviting me back finally. Happy to be here. It's been a long time since we saw all y'all. So, good to see your faces. Sorry about y'all having to look at ours. It's what it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. A long night. But let's get to some questions. I see you right there. That was quick. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I don't actually have.
Okay, thanks.
I just want to tell you guys how much I love you. But you two are so genuine, down to earth, well-raised, and
Young men. I heard young.
I was focusing on that.
I heard young. Operative word.
Yeah.
and I want to thank you for these years to still taking time out from your good, busy lives and your family and everything else you do to still come here and do this and be so patient to all those fans. I love you both. That's all.
Love you back. Importantly, thank y'all for getting us an excuse to get away from our children and sleep in a hotel room. It's very appreciated.
Yeah, thanks for giving us a reason to come and keep doing these things, because we do enjoy them. We wouldn't do it if we didn't. And it's always, I think it's a unique thing. When he and I first started out, there was that kind of long history of disconnect between, you know, actors or talent, musicians, whatever it is, and their audiences. And, you know, musicians, I think, would get it more because they get to go out on the road, they get to play, they get to see their audience on Facebook. As far as actors go, we just show up on set, and then we just, you know, hear about the reaction of fans a lot. So the fact that we get to engage with you guys, we still get to do it, and there's that foundation with us is it means a lot. We know how valuable it is, and so thank you for giving us reasons to continue doing this. It's great. Yeah. All right. Let's go right in top.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. She's like, oh, great. When your hand was up.
She was airing out.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Well, surprise.
My question is there any storyline you guys wish you could have seen longer, like Dean and Joe, or like a traditional like Bloody Mary, like an old folks tale like that? Do you ever
Dean and Michael.
Dean as Michael.
Yeah. Well, Dean as Dean and Dean as Michael. That was have you told the story? It was, I loved it. I think the writers were like, well, we'd love to do it for a long time, but then we can't have Sam and Dean together on camera, so we have to kind of shorten it a little bit. But I would watch more of that for sure.
I've said this before. I would have liked to, but again, this kind of goes to what Jared just said. But the writers are like, and we got to get the brothers back together, because that's what the show is. But the Purgatory storyline, I thought could have spent some more time there. That was really fun.
The Purgatory line?
The Purgatory. Yeah, that stuff with Tiles or Benny and Dean, I thought was pretty great. And it would have been, you know, but like I said again, it was like it was the separation that I think kind of made it strenuous on the story. So we had to kind of wrap that up quicker than I think a lot of us wanted to. But is there a storyline you would have liked to see?
I mean, I would like to see a little bit more of Dean and Joe before she tragically died.
Yeah.
But the way that she went out was like nice.
It was a good tragic death.
Yeah,
Yes, that was a good closure, I guess, before she.
And
I agree.
behind the scenes, I suppose, to some extent, the set where we shot Ellen and Joe's death sequence was right across the street from Death's entrance. Like that whole little town that was built where, you know, Julian's walking around and a bunch of people and dies. If you face the camera that way, that's where we shot Ellen and Joe. Sad times.
And I don't even think,
Good morning.
I don't think that's even there anymore. That whole,
No, it's right now.
yeah, it's tore that whole thing down. It's crazy.
Thank you. I'm gonna go this side, right here. Yes, glasses, yes, with the hand. Doing the thing. Yes, standing. Still standing. Sorry, I work into it.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh God, I love you guys so much.
Me too.
I had a question. I was just curious. If you guys had to stay in a room all by yourselves, nobody else with you, and you had $3 to pick, it had
$3?
$3 had to be a teddy bear, Annabelle, or Chucky. Which one would you pick? $48 all by yourself.
I pick a real doll.
You can use your own.
That's true. Any one of them.
Weirdly, I guess I'd go with the teddy bear. I don't like bears, but teddy bear's pretty good.
I'm so confused at this question. I don't want any of them. Can I just be by myself? No?
Who are you gonna talk to if you're by yourself?
Myself. Talk to myself all the time. It's great. Oh yeah. I'm so agreeable.
I was with myself. What would you choose?
Honestly,
Yeah, no, tell me a lot.
you guys,
That wasn't an option.
I just said me.
I made it up.
I'd go with Chucky.
Okay, we can do
I'd go with Chucky. Keep things spicy. Keep it interesting.
It's an exercise, just working around.
Jensen, have you slept? No. This thing's trying to kill me.
Amazing, thank you.
All right, right here in the aisle.
Hi guys,
Hi.
my name is Juliana.
Hi, Juliana.
My question is, what is one of the supernatural monsters that's in your face that you think you could take and fight and win easily?
Changeling.
Why?
Because they're kids, they just boot them in the face. Just. Or a zombie. You know, like a Walking Dead zombie.
Yeah, zombie.
Because then you can just walk away.
Just walk a little bit faster.
Easy.
What would you want? Well, you ask us? Julia. Julina.
Yeah, you too.
Both of you.
Probably also zombie.
Okay, yeah, let's go zombie.
Yeah, that would be easy. No. I was gonna say one of the sirens. the theme to my morning right now. I don't know. Calm down, lock down.
I would go with, I forget what the character was. He wasn't an elf. But, the what? Was he a fairy where he has to count what he
Hell no.
does?
I ain't dealing with fairies. It's like the kitchen.
I forget what the leprechaun.
Oh, yeah, leprechaun. Okay,
Just keep jumping
punch in the face.
If you drop something on the ground, they have to pick it up and count it.
Right, and they're also magically delicious.
Yeah, leprechaun. Thank you very much, Juliana. I'm gonna go way over here.
I was expecting all these multiple choice questions.
I know. I have. Yes. If you want, you don't have to. All right.
I know you prank each other on set of basketball set. Sorry. I know you guys prank on set a lot, but do you ever prank your families well enough?
Oh, jeez.
Rank our families?
And your siblings?
I did prank my sister one time. I had some stage makeup, benign like stage makeup from when I was in high school, and we had to do your own makeup before plays. And something happened, and she accidentally bumped me, and I happened to have it, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. So I went to the bathroom and put on a black eye. She was mortified. I think it actually looked like PTSD. It's not real. Like, hey, look, it's makeup. Here it is. And I've done that with my kids as well.
The Tom, would you put the cut on the legs?
Yes. So one time, I got a FaceTime call on set. I don't remember what it was, but I had some cuts on my face, and they're like tattoos. You know, when you get a dinosaur tattoo, you put them on, put a hot towel, water, and then you pull it off, and it's a tattoo. And that's how our cuts were. And I had one like on my face or my neck or something. And so I get a FaceTime call from my wife, and I answer it, and it's our son. And he's like, Dad. Hey, it's fake. I was like, you want to see? Like, come on, I'll bring one. He's like, okay. I was like, yeah, it's all good. Daddy's good. I'll bring it it's all off and this and that. So I got some from Special Effects Makeup, and I took them home, and I put it on his knee. He asked me to, and he knew. I was like, okay, here's what I'm doing, and it's on your knee. Here's the wet towel. And when I pulled it off 15 seconds later, he was 4 or something. He looked down and thought he was hurt. He started like screaming, crying. I started laughing. So Jen is like, take it off him. And I'm like, I gotta get my phone. I gotta give it my phone. So I have a video of him, and then Jen goes to show Tom that it's not real. She's like, Tom, hey, it's okay, it's not real. And I'm like, babe, don't touch it, it's gonna make it worse.
So good. I'll teach him.
I'm a bad person.
I don't really, no, I mean, I left when I was so young. I forget, like, I know I was the black sheep of the family. I definitely, I probably didn't prank my family very much. I probably just gave them massive anxiety all the time. I will say my brother was a really good kid, and so he did not pave a road for me that was easy to travel down. It was just straight and narrow, and I was like, well. And my sister then, she's 7 years younger than me, she could do no wrong. She was, I don't think she ever was told no in her life, because I did all I paved such a wide swath. I was like, well, at least you're not as bad as Jensen.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Also having your first
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's go back, hold the coffee up there. Is that coffee or is that just whiskey? It's just, yeah, yep, it is. Hi there.
First, I want to thank you. You give me and my sister a great excuse to get away for a weekend every now and then. So, and it's wonderful to see you guys and you have a great time.
I wanted to know what
is the most expensive item of clothing you've ever bought? And how much was it? Most expensive item of clothing, and what was the most expensive item you've ever bought for someone else?
Bought a house. That's doing it as well. I don't know clothing. I bought something, and admittedly, I didn't know how expensive it was. It was on work. It was upfront. It's here. And they send a stylist, they give them your sizes, and they come, they put a bunch of hangers in your closet in your hotel room. Like, this would look great on you, and this, and you're changing, and you're like, this cool? Yeah, that's great. Well, let's try this. And then we end up putting together an outfit. It was like a suede jacket. I didn't know how much it was. They didn't go trying to look a tag on it. I found out like a week later and went, are you kidding me? What? Now I haven't touched it. It's like it was like a suede.
Is that a frame?
It's like in a safe deposit box. It was over $1,000. And I had no idea. I don't know how much it was offhand, but I was flabbergasted. Like, this is my style. This was like $60 online. I have 7 of them. These were like $50. I have 7 of them. These I stole from Supernatural. It's still wearing this way. My socks are cold. I bought some Lululemon yesterday. I'm not a very stylish person, admittedly, but I'm comfortable. But yeah, that was more fun.
I got my wife. I was in Italy doing a convention over there, and I was like, well, I can't come back empty-handed, and I never did. I always bring her back something. But this time I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll get her a purse. And I went to where was it? I don't know, one of those fancy purse places, and it might have been Gucci or something like that. So I'm looking at the bags now, and you know, these things are like $3,000-$4,000, right? I'm like, oh my god, this is stupid. I know she already has several. But the person working there was like, well, you know, we have an exclusive one that's like only at this particular store. You can't get it. I was like, oh, that's cool, because now it's unique and it's not something you would see. And yeah, let's look. Can I see that? She brings it out to the back, and I'm like, it's like orange alligator skin, or I don't know what it was. But I was like, oh,
Those good old orange alligators.
yeah, right. Oh, sweet alligator. Like, she's from Louisiana. I'm like, perfect. That's the one. Thinking it was in the same ballpark. It was not. I just was like, yeah, wrap it up. So I go to the checkout cashier clerk, and then they like turn the little like you know, put your card in or tap or whatever, and turn it over, and it was like 32,000 euros. Yeah, what? Yeah, I think that's what I did. I took it easy. But here's the thing, like, they were really helping. They were recognizing me, and they're bringing out, if you want some espresso. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to spend $3,500. Let's do it. And so then it was 32K, and I just was like, what do I can't?
It's all wrapped up nicely.
Yeah, it is. Oh no, they're literally wrapping it behind the counter, and I was like. And I was like, I've been too deep. I can't back down now. And I just was like, so I get back to my hotel, and I'm like, so mad at myself.
How was your walk? Were you like,
Yeah, they sent 2 security guards with me, like, escort me down. So I get back home, and I immediately call Danielle, and I'm like, I messed up. She's like, what? I'm like, I got you something, and I didn't know how much it cost. She's like, what? Just tell me what it is. And I'm like, well, but then it's not a simple, just tell me what it is. I'm like, I got you this bag. And she's like, how much? And I told her, and she goes, take that shit back right now. took it back, and I'm like, I sent my wife pictures. She wasn't really into it. Can I please have this put back to my credit card? And they're like, okay. So I bought it for her, but I got to take it back. So that was the biggest step in shit I ever
So the most you spent on anybody is $0.
That was funny too. I didn't end up getting it. She's like, don't give me anything. I don't want anything. Yeah, I don't know. I brought her back like I brought her back like a snow globe.
Snow globes. Thank you. Let's go way over. I see you on the aisle. Yes. Raise your hand up earlier.
I'm from Italy, actually. Today is my
How dare you?
And it's my first convention, so thank you.
You have a great American accent.
Yes. It's better than mine.
My question is, like on a personal level, like what is a piece of media, like a movie or music, like people don't expect you, like it shaped you, like into who you are, maybe like growing up?
Great question. Dr. Seuss. Yeah, I have a tattoo based on one of the books, but Dr. Seuss was
Green eggs in here.
Green eggs.
It's Shake's diet.
Yeah, I think the books.
I mean, that's the same I am. That's
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. There you go. I haven't thought about that. Did y'all think about that? No, I still love the messages along with the whimsy of Theodore Seuss Geisel. And so that's kind of been a way I've lived my life. Just trying to like be silly. Like, there's a message everywhere, but you can approach it with kindness and laughter.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know that there's one definitive thing that I'm like, wow, that heavily shaped. Music. The very first concert I was ever brought to, I was 6 years old, and I guess my mom couldn't find a babysitter or something. She was like, well, I'll just bring him. And it was Michael Jackson Thriller tour. And I was terrified. I've never been to a concert. Certainly had never been to anything that big. And it was like where the Dallas Cowboys played. It was the whole stadium, and all the lights went out, and there were fireworks, and the music was so loud, and I was like, this is what nightmares are made of. But then, watching him come out and just the production, I just remember thinking like, wow. Like what superhuman you have to be in order to do that in front of this many people. And then as I got a little older, the first concert I ever went to without parental guidance was Van Halen. And so then I had that feeling again of like, gosh, it's just so like. Of course, I was like, love digging the music and stuff, but I was so interested in like what it takes to perform at that level, and the confidence and the talent, and it always fascinated me. So whenever I got as I got older and I started doing performing stuff, I always thought about how incredibly dedicated, and talented, and confident you have to be in order to play at that level. So it was always something that I kind of looked up to and aspired to. And I don't know, that maybe had given me some sort of a North Star to kind of look through, to be like, okay, if I keep working hard, I keep showing up and doing my work, maybe one day I'll be able to stand in front of a crowd and perform at some sort of a level. But I don't know, that's one of many that I just pulled out of the air. So, yeah.
I actually
Thank you.
Grazie mille. I actually have my first ever concert when I was a kid with parental guidance. Very similar. I went to in San Antonio. Went to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles concert.
The Stephen and Mel performing.
You guys were cool. I have a funny story. Bear with me. I'm sorry. So during Gilmore Girls, it's like 2002 or 2003. I'm living in LA, and my buddies and I are playing like Grand Theft Auto or Gran Turismo or something, and it's like 1:30 in the morning, and they stop selling beer at 2, and so we're like, let's go get some beer at Ralph's, the grocery store. And so we go, we walk in, it's like 1:45 in the morning, and they can't sell after 2. And so we get in there, and there's this little, short man, probably in his 60s or 70s, I can't tell. He's got like a Hawaiian shirt.
Jared, everybody is short to you.
But I assumed he was like didn't have a home to live in. And he had all these bottles of wine that were like Ralph's brand wine, that they were on sale for like $1 or $3 or whatever. And so we're just like, I'm like, hey man, I've never had wine in some of it. I was like, that must be good. He's like, yeah, you ever have it? I was like, no. He's like this funny old man. He's like, well, come with me. That's with my arm, and I'm like, look at my buddy laughing. And he takes me to the end of the aisle, and he's like, try the Cabernet Sauvignon and do it. And I was like, okay. Like, I'm just having I'm tickled. We get back to the checkout counter, and the cashier asks this man, hey, can I have your ID? And the guy's like, you don't think I'm 21? It's like, no, I can't sell it unless I scan an ID. Like, that's just, I know you're 21. The guy's like, okay, look at us. It's like, very easy. Gives his ID, and the cashier grabs his ID to scan it, and he goes like this. Like, weird reaction, scans it, and is like, thank you, sir. Have a good night. Like, he's like shaking. And I'm thinking either this guy is like 100 years old or like 20 years old. But for some reason, the cashier got weird. And so he gets his stuff, he's like, enjoy the wine. And he leaves. And the cashier, he's still like ashen-faced. And I was like, what's going on, man? He goes, do you know who that was? I'm like, no. He goes, that was Eddie Van Halen. And there's windows that see up the parking lot, and I'm like, what? And I look out, and he's loading all of these like $3 bottles of wine through his Ferrari Testarossa.
All right, where are we going here? Right here.
If you could be a king,
Mel Brooks or Leslie Nielsen?
Leslie Nielsen, what would it be?
Oh,
There's
a lot of Mel Brooks movies that can't be made these days.
Put on Spade for creating a movie.
Well, we've had an idea for quite some time. And we have a whole like list of bits.
Yeah, that's a good note.
Yeah, and it was we wanted to do an episode of Supernatural that was in the style of Naked Gun, which we thought was hilarious, but I don't think anybody else would.
The Naked Super, what? The Naked Natural,
Yeah, Naked Natural or something.
So we had all these ideas to make a Naked Gun-esque style episode of Supernatural, and I still love to do it. We had one where there's a gun that goes off and the bullet goes around, knocks off Spade's toupee. He doesn't wear a toupee, but it goes off. Airplane was
Airplane, Naked Gun.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. Surely. I said that somebody asked me, I don't know if they're here, asked me if to pick an FBI name. Is that person in the audience? Yesterday, they were like, if you could pick any FBI name, what would it be? And for some reason, I immediately blurted out, I was like, Shirley MacLaine. She kind of looked at me like, huh? I was like, well, that way people could ask me, we could do the Shirley joke, which I don't think she knew. I don't know why that immediately came to me, so, yeah. There you go. I think we got time for one more. Go ahead.
One more, okay, make it good. We'll see you right here.
Right up in front.
I can repeat it. She's waiting for her mic.
Oh, yeah. No, I want everyone to hear this.
Brennan, our UK friend.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you.
That's an Irish thing.
I realized when I said it that it was appropriate.
What's a traditional morning, British? Good morning. That's not
Good morning to you.
You clearly both very talented people, but is there
One more than somebody else.
Yeah.
But is there any talent or skill you don't have that you would love to have, like knitting or lace making or axe throwing?
Knitting for fucking sure.
Knitting or throwing?
I think fine lace work is something that's always
I actually went to one of those axe throwing places with some of the cast from the boys, and I possess that talent. I'm good. Didn't know I did, but I did.
How's your knitting?
Don't know.
Okay.
Haven't ventured into that skill set yet. It's a plane. There's a squirrel yesterday?
Yeah!
I know, I was running around.
There's a moose right here, right now. I wish I could speak more languages. I'm bad at English, so I'm not looking at him. But I wish I could speak British.
It's Irish!
We gotta go, so y'all have a good day, mate.